Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Build Our Planet show. So today we have with us our Head of Customer Services, Mr. Amit Dimri. And today we'll be engaging on a very interesting topic of customer retention through seamless servicing. So welcome to the show, Amit. Very nice to have you here. So how do you feel about it?
Thank you, Ayushi. It's great. Good morning to all. It's amazing feeling to be on the show. I've heard a lot of interactions over this platform of yours, and all of them have been amazing. Happy to be here.
We are extremely happy to also have you on the show. So servicing we have always seen is a very important aspect when we think from a customer point of view. And our whole idea of starting with a collection and servicing application when we think about Planet to provide seamless end-to-end journey for our customers. A lot of times we start with the onboarding only on digital platforms, but what we see that there's a lot of shift happening towards the digital servicing. And that is where my first question is. Are you able to see customers moving more towards digital servicing if we talk about the industry as a whole? And what are your thoughts on the same?
So, Ayushi, I think we are in a great time. Especially during and post-pandemic, we've all seen so much of change around us. And the world has moved towards digital in a very fast pace. And it's great. It's great for all of us because digital makes it everything easy for us. It's like, having the complete view to what we want to do. We get all the mediums. You're able to see, you're able to touch, and you're able to, at times, talk and interact. So, servicing is like shopping, is like, doing any other interaction with any individual, just chatting around. Customers or people want to get answers, okay, and those answers in form of their queries or requests come to the servicing channels. And when you offer all this on a digital platform, which is always there, always on, it really becomes easy for the customer. They don't have to look around, where do I go, whom should I call, what should I, in which language should I talk, because it's all available there, and they can just open up the digital platform and go ahead and solve their queries or solve their issues that they have. So customers across industry have adopted digital, and so is it with the industry we are in.
Absolutely. So I think what is primary is looking for customer convenience, that we provide 24/7 the services what customers are looking for. And very interestingly for L&T Finance, which has 60% of our rural customers, not just urban India, we are seeing rural customers also adapting to digital modes. So what are your thoughts on what are the key services or areas that are still there for us to tap on to grow into the digital servicing space for rural as well as for urban India?
Great. So Aisha, I think rural India is catching up fast, and the differences between rural and urban are slowly diminishing, and we see more than customers or the growth in every business now is coming from the rural market or from the rural India. Customers there as well as in the urban area both are looking at how do we make it easy for them, how do we make it in the way they live their life, which is one, about vernacular obviously. Rural India, unlike the urban, likes more vernac. I would say even urban likes more vernac. It's a borrowed language that we use, but at times it comes to our mind that, okay, that's the primary for urban. So one key factor for the rural India, we would have to look at adapting to vernacular in a great way. We as a country like talking, okay, then really writing. Okay, so if we provide voice-based assistance on our app, if we provide something where customers do it like they do it with the branch, or do it like with the call center, which is the most popular channel for most of the customer service interactions, that will make it easy for the rural India.
Basically, how we are able to provide them almost the service that they get in a branch or at a call center, probably trying to replicate the same. I think that would definitely. And what you said exactly, in a country like India, which has got multiple languages, I think language definitely would help us to grow into this area. We like to ask from you that, when we thought about this application, as I said, we thought of servicing first. But now when you're able to see the role of this application, what do you think can Planet help further, not just for servicing, but overall to the organization per se?
So I would say, see, the app is one thing that's always there with the customer. So that's the biggest advantage. There is no time barrier. There is no dependency on the person behind to be able to answer or serve the customer, because the app is always available. It's there with the customers. We can really look at many things that this app can help us do. From a business standpoint, from a service standpoint, even if we look at from retaining the customer standpoint, we need to look at how do we make customers feel that we know what they want. We have to be proactive. We have to be preempting what customers' needs are at various life stages. We have to build the app in a way that it's not for the customer to find things on the app, but the app finds things for the customers and provides it right up front. Navigation, making it easy, etc., is obviously going to be there. But more we become proactive, more we become aware of customers' needs, customers' demands at each life stage in our product journeys, would make it easier for the customer, would make it easier for us to serve them faster and fulfill the needs, because app service has to be coexistent, and you can say it should help solve for more and more than even the human service can, because one great thing that a digital platform provides is there's no error, okay, like a human normally would tend to do. Every time there's going to be same consistent response. We have to just get it right, and then it'll do wonders.
I think what I take is the personalization and the localization to some extent, that customers are being given what they're looking for very easily and promptly. I think that is definitely the key to succeed, I think. So as we all are marching towards our Lakshya plan, which is now revised to 2024, and when we think about Lakshya, one thing which also becomes very clear is fintech at scale. And my question is, how do you think the customer service as a whole unit, or how we all are working towards, can actually help achieving this goal of fintech at scale in our Lakshya plan?
No, that's a really amazing question, Ayushi. I think Lakshya 26 or Lakshya 24, as we now call it, has to be ingrained in each one of us. And one of the key focus that this objective of our brings is to have the company moving towards customer focus. So as we mentioned, from a product focus to a customer focused organization, to be customer centric is like a mindset change. It's about easy to say that bring customer in every conversation that you do. Think about the customer, make customer center of plate item. But to do that, someone will have to play the role, or all of us will have to play the role of making each other realize that, in everything we are doing, have we thought about the customer? Have we really been in the shoe? I mean, empathy is an easy word to talk about, but being in the shoe is very tough. And if I can be in the shoe, if I can play the role of the customer in the organization, that will be key. So the services team, if I have to look at it, the customer service team has to play the role of voice of customer, has to bring in what customer says, thinks, talks about the brand, about the services, about the offerings to all of us, and find that quickly, bring the voice in quickly, help us find solutions. We have to, fintech at scale is one big thing that we're looking at, and when scale comes, small errors can lead to large issues. Okay, with scale, it's important that we find small little things quickly and correct them. Otherwise, they can really snowball into a very large impact. So, as a services team, I think one of the key thing that all of us will have to look at is identify where what is going wrong and quickly solve it, make it right, right then and there. I think that's the objective we'll have.
I think the Lakshya base is all about customer centricity, and I think what you rightly said, if we become the customer, or the voice of customer, I think that is the only way to go down the path. So rightly said, I think, Amit, on this. Just would like to share some interesting numbers with all of you. Very happy to share that we have now crossed 5 million downloads. We are able to see 400 crores plus collection on this platform by now. And we have 70 lakh plus servicing requests which got fulfilled through this application, not just urban but also about from our rural customers. And we have recently commenced our Star of the Planet series. We have launched it this month also, and last month we got 5,000 plus responses from all over India. Very happy, congratulations to the winner, and I'm absolutely looking forward to always coming with every month a Star of Planet series. So on this note, I would like to thank you, Amit, for being on the show and for giving such great replies. Looking forward to working with you and your team on this journey ahead. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ayushi. Thanks a lot.